I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
From K. Michelle going off at the host Angela Yee to Birdman pulling up on Charlemagne with his crew to check him, here are times the Breakfast Club interviews got heated. Starting off with Charlemagne, who got checked by Master P during an interview. Everything seemed to be fine until Charlemagne started talking sideways about a former female artist in Master P's camp. Things got heated and Charlemagne got nervous.
I wonder, how did you set up promotion for your projects? Cause y'all was dropping. It was a time when No Limit was dropping every week. It was a No Limit product in stores every week, except for Mercedes. We never saw that, and I always wanted to see that because she had a fat.
Yeah, see that, bro? Hold up, man. Don't talk about Mercedes.
Oh, my bad. I ain't know she
it's so
family.
disrespectful.
Nah, she ain't family, but still though, with all my people, man, you know how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we good, man. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get out.
But how was you setting it up though, promotion-wise?
What you mean setting?
Because it was dropping. They were dropping every week. So how was people able to know? Okay, unless you was going to the record.
Nah, let's go back to this, dog. Let's respect, because I'm not gonna talk about your sister, your mama.
Got you.
You know, we need to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the first thing, because I know you do your radio thing, and I respect that. But at the same time, Mercedes is she a female.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, you're right. But she did look good on that cover, though.
Yeah, she look good. That's your opinion. But you know, it's about that's Ace B right there. What's up, youngster? Yeah. This the future right there. Yeah.
Now we have Gucci Mane, who had a little bit of a situation with Angela Yee.
I wasn't
You was
scared.
terrified.
No,
See?
I wasn't.
You know you was.
Go back and look at that.
That's what Gucci said.
I
Did he
seen
say that
it.
during the interview?
I
Y'all was
seen it.
terrified?
What would I be scared? What you gonna do to me?
It's not what I was
Yeah,
gonna do. It's not
we've
what I would
seen
do to
videos.
you. It's what I was gonna say to you.
Oh.
The whole thing started 14 years ago when Gucci Mane did an episode with her on her radio show Lip Service.
Too many people around me for somebody to take something from me.
Maybe it was somebody around you.
Man,
Damn.
listen, can't nobody take shit from me. Ain't nobody never took nothing from me.
I just took something. You didn't even feel it.
You can take it. Can you take it?
Oh my God. I'm sure. You know what they say about little girls, especially Asian ones. Is that what they say?
You know what they say?
I was gonna say deep.
They were doing the back and forth flirting, and it's not a stretch to say that Angela did most of the talking.
Black women who like me.
Yeah, who like you for you, they're not gonna try to change you, in other words.
Like, even if they're not, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily like, like me or compatible to me, they like what I am, because I am who I am.
Okay. And pretty damn cool guy at that.
You'd think this was just some playful talk for the cameras, but later on, things started to get a little weird. She seemed desperate to get validation from Gucci Mane, and it was almost like she was trying to invite herself.
I have to say, I am so happy to have you here, and I'm happy that you're back. And I don't ever want to see you go back to jail again, ever, okay?
Well,
is that a deal?
I need somebody like you to keep me out of jail.
Actually, I've never been to a strip club in New York, ever.
Well, you ain't never been if you ain't been with me anyway.
This shouldn't have even been a thing, especially since egos got involved, and that always kills the vibe. Gucci Mane hopped on the Breakfast Club in 2017, and he was looking to clear his name. And things were getting heated. And I'm not talking the same as on Lip Service.
You know, because we had already had a history.
Hey, you smash Angela Yee, Gucci? Okay.
Of course not.
Wait, you said of course not.
I'm saying, come on,
She
guys.
didn't try it.
Okay.
She didn't
Yeah,
try
right.
it. She didn't try it. They used to be texting me what hotel you was at and shit like
That is a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Never. You must got me confused with somebody else. I'm an unborn child. I have never hit Gucci asking him what hotel he's in.
I don't know. What you believe in, Charlamagne?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
I ain't never known Gucci to be a liar.
Picture me hitting somebody saying, what hotel are you in?
Hey, man.
Everybody get horny.
DJ Envy is right. We're all in that mood sometimes. But Angela doubled down, stating that they never met up and did anything. And Gucci even came out and said he was banned from appearing on The Breakfast Club. This wasn't exactly true, although Angela did want a public apology from Gucci. Let's see what Gucci had to say during an exclusive interview with Charlemagne.
You wrong. I didn't apologize to Angela Yee because I didn't, I'm not, and I hated that she said that I was gonna apologize to her, but I don't know where she got that from because I didn't do nothing to her. So I didn't feel like I was sorry, you know what I'm saying? But if I was wrong, I would say I'm sorry. And just for the record, man, I didn't listen. I meant no difference.
I don't know if you'd call that an apology. It was more like Gucci Mane doubled down on how he felt. And a lot of fans in the comments speculated that this might be one of the reasons why she's no longer a host on the show. But one thing is for sure, Angela Yee is good at her job as a host, but during her interview with Nicki Minaj on The Breakfast Club, she got called out and checked.
Personal songs that are very much about, I think, kind of inspirational. Struggles that you went through and what you're going through right now. Is that one of your, it feels like that's one of your favorite songs that you just did.
I do love it very much. Like, it kind of puts everything into one little tiny song for me. Kind of just puts everything on that one song, and Boy Wonder did an amazing job with that beat. I love it so much.
And you did a video for it as well.
Yes, did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my goodness.
It all seemed fine in the beginning. Angela was asking good questions, but to keep it a buck, she was just being real. Fair enough. She didn't watch the music video, but Nicki is all about professionalism and good journalism, and she's not afraid to point out things if they throw her off.
Did you see it, Envy?
No, he didn't.
I saw the makings of it, and I saw the pictures from it. But
Don't nobody want to ask the Bob if he saw it.
We know you saw it.
How are y'all on radio? And especially if you know an artist is about to come up to your show and you know she just put out a video, what would make you not watch it? Even when I do magazine interviews, it's such a turn up when people don't even know anything that they're talking to me about. Like, how are you going to ask me about a video and you haven't even seen it?
In all fairness, we watched all of the E-series. We watched all of that, and we've seen all of your videos before that. We've heard the album. We know the songs on the album.
Charlemagne came prepared. He was the only one that had watched the music video. So he was just having fun laughing, trying to keep up the vibe. But Nicki was visibly thrown off and got a little angry at Angela, to the point where she started doing the asking.
We're familiar
What's
with
your favorite song on the album?
I do like High School. And I like Freedom. Because those are the only two being played on the radio.
You know what's funny though? I actually like I'm Legit, and I don't even. I'm not even like the biggest fan of Sierra.
But I'm Legit is hot. Thank you.
Into the personal.
But you're on radio, and that's exactly when I was. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. I mean, y'all gotta just do a better job of researching, especially when somebody's coming up to your station. Say, you know what? Let me see what I'm gonna talk to Nicki. Angela, I'm a female on there. I'm gonna ask Nicki about what she was wearing in the video. Let me watch the video. I love you, Ange, too, because you know me and you've always had like the best interviews. Wow, I don't know what's happening now that you with these boys, but when you and I used to do interviews on the your other show,
Lip Service,
you were like, you knew everything.
But you know,
Angela could have just accepted that she wasn't prepared and apologized, but she took the opportunity to show Nicki that despite not watching the music video, she still did her research. Nicki wasn't about to let her off easy, though.
You know what, Nicki? I'm going to say this. Now I feel like certain things you don't want to discuss. And we don't want to ask you about that because some things that might be too personal.
Right.
Oh.
That's
Like what?
I do feel like that.
Like what?
But that's the whole point.
And you don't know.
But can I say this? But that's the whole point. Y'all want to either discuss something personal or not discuss anything that I'm here to talk about.
No, we can talk about
somebody's here to talk about.
I have the re-up album.
But we also want to talk about like a lot of things that we want to talk about.
Let's bring the video in here so the Breakfast Club can watch it. But I just shot a video for Freedom. And you should go and watch it.
Nicki Minaj is here, 800-585-1051.
That's what you should watch.
And you know what's funny?
I'm gonna feel like this. We do know a lot about Nicki Minaj. We have done a lot of research on you. It's one thing that I haven't seen. Ask me anything else about Nicki Minaj and I'll tell you yes. I have the album.
Did you see the DVD that came with the album?
Yes, I did.
No, you did not, Angela.
I saw it. I watched
it.
I'm not lying.
90 minutes.
Listen,
Angela, why are you lying?
I'm not lying. I did watch the DVD.
I love you, but you're lying. If y'all gonna interview me, at least give me the respect to do some research prior to the interview so I'm not up here like, no, I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here to talk about something and you guys know what I'm here to talk about.
Charlemagne is a funny guy. You can tell he was able to bring back some of the vibes. I'm just surprised how he's that quick with it.
All Envy wanted to do was have you fart in the chair this morning so Meezy could smell it. He didn't think about no damn music.
It got a little tense in there, but luckily it turned out to be a good interview in the end. But I can't say the same for when Dame Dash pulled up to the Breakfast Club with his people. It got heated from the very beginning. They were talking about street cred, but DJ Envy wasn't really trying to talk about it, and Dame didn't really mess with it.
Meet up with Jay-Z, who was from Brooklyn, because like you guys, all them guys are tight.
You really still curious about the Jay-Z?
Absolutely.
You don't know the
People are always
story?
Curious. Nah, we want you to tell us.
Okay, let's be men, right? If somebody asks you the same questions 25 times, maybe 2,500 times, do you still want to talk about the same thing? Yes or no?
No.
Let's talk about something else.
It's a different platform.
I know, but I want to talk about something else.
Yeah, but we
I'm sick of that question. And I just told you, next question.
Okay. That's cool.
No more Jay-Z questions. I answered them.
It messed up the vibe for Dame. And after that, every question felt a little off. Charlamagne asked a different question, but Dame Dash wasn't done with the Jay-Z talk.
It bugs me out. Why are men so curious about other men? That makes no sense. I'm never worried about other men that much. Let me ask you as a woman. Why are men so worried about other men and how much money they got and all this other man stuff? Why? I just don't want to talk about those days. That was 15 years ago. That's still how y'all make money?
No, I agree with
the
that.
reason why, listen, if y'all still making money off of old substance, then how are you going to grow?
You can tell things got weird when Dame started going off about working for yourself and how to improve yourself. Matter of fact, he might have been in that mood even before he pulled up to the show.
There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem.
Dame Dash is about his bread, and you got to keep that in mind for when you're going to interview him. If you say the wrong thing, he might go off on a money-making rant and how it all works. Or even worse, he might make you feel like a little boy for taking money from someone else and not making it yourself. And in this case, this seemed like a sly dig at DJ Envy, since he doesn't own 100% of the show.
So here, listen to me.
I'm working because I enjoy
why don't you listen?
I'm working for free.
Who could work? Would you ever enjoy being a slave?
It's not a slave. This is what I enjoy.
Can somebody tell you fired? Yes or no?
And be good.
Can another man say you're fired?
Absolutely.
No one can tell me that. And that's priceless to me.
But I'm here because
This went on for a good 30 minutes, and things were getting more and more heated. But Dame made sure to let the host know that he's him, and after that, things cooled down. But this next one with Soulja Boy was iconic. Not only did it get loud and heated, but it was hilarious. Soulja Boy is known to talk his shit when he feels like it, and this time was no different. When he appeared on The Breakfast Club, he was obsessively talking about how he's one of them ones, and that no one can mess with him. But later on in the interview, things got heated when DJ Envy compared him to Meek Mill and discussed who had the better comeback to music, basically saying that Soulja Boy and Meek Mill's beef wasn't a thing.
When we talk about what is the industry, music industry, you're a music artist.
Musically. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. No, listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would think it's a fact.
Opinion. No, ain't no goddamn fact.
These are all opinions.
It's a fact when it comes to music.
Musically. Why?
Stop all that yelling in here now.
Why did Meek Mill have a bigger comeback than Soulja Boy?
Charlamagne wanted to keep things cordial. He knows how loud and passionate Big Draco can get when he's talking about himself.
Why?
Because he was locked up.
Yes. Okay, I was locked up too, nigga.
They came on with a #1 record.
The Drake beef.
What record was #1?
Earlier on in the video, we saw Charlamagne try to keep a good vibe and prevent things from getting heated. But after this, he decided to do the opposite, to see how Soulja Boy would react.
Floyd Mayweather.
He beef with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
These niggas, Drake? Nigga that got bodied by Pusha T? The nigga that hiding his kid from the world, but his world wanna hide from the kid? Stop playing with me.
From where?
The grassy.
Stop playing me like I ain't teach Drake everything he knows.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he knows.
This is a radio show, and Soulja Boy is an entertaining dude. So it was probably funny for the host to see him get pissed off when all the other people were chill.
No, nigga, my first name is Dre. My middle name is Cortez. The first name of my name is Dre. The first 2 letters is C-O, Draco. I'm finna show you the movie. I'm finna show you the movie.
What I'm talking about. Fucking big.
But that's nothing compared to this next one, when DJ Envy confronted Desus and Murrow about a personal issue. Usually it's the guests that have a problem with the radio host, because their job is literally to talk. But this time, it was the other way around.
This club, we got 2 guests in the building.
Why you ain't say special guests, man?
Wow. Things were tense off the jump. As one of the hosts, DJ Envy was mad at the guests. Just for some quick context, The two guests had spoken about Gia Casey, DJ Envy's wife. Long story short, they were insinuating that his wife was only with him for the check, basically calling her a gold digger, and DJ Envy was not having it. It definitely threw him off, and he decided to confront him live.
Start with this. You owe my wife an apology.
We owe your wife an apology? What do we do?
When you insinuated that she was there for the check. Yes, she did. When you said she was there for the check. That's what you said exactly. I heard it.
And so you
I have
feel...
the clip right now. Yeah, you owe her.
All right, let's
hear the clip.
Hold on, you.
We got the clip on deck?
Me since 15.
All right, let's hear the clip.
Hold on, I'm talking. Since 15. Before I had $1. She
Okay.
was making more money than me. So to insinuate that she was there for a check or she's good with Envy's check is a disrespect to me.
Okay, can I hear the clip?
Not only did he confront them, but he even brought the full context, just in case they tried to wiggle out of it, saying that it must have been a misunderstanding.
It's fantastic. He was a wonderful father. He never failed at that. I really didn't see any red signs.
He's like, damn, you lying as hell. You lying like a motherfucker for me. I appreciate you, queen.
Any red. Wow. I even began to prep my kids. And
how do you prep your kid? Your daddy ain't shit.
Envy was ready to speak his piece.
Talk to him.
Envy.
He did it with the echo shit too. Like, yo, I ain't really cheat.
Like I was Rashawn at home, but in the streets I was DJ Envy. So it was two different people. And
I didn't know DJ Envy.
Right. And it was a situation.
Well, you know them DJ Envy checks though.
What?
I don't know.
Even though it was probably all jokes and with no ill intent, DJ Envy didn't take it that way. And despite knowing each other for a long time, it's safe to say they learned something new about him that day.
It's a little disrespectful, brother.
That was a joke, Envy.
I don't
For
play
real?
that joke when you talk about my wife.
All right, I apologize then.
You see what I'm saying? You can talk about me all day. You can make jokes to me, but when it comes about my wife and my family, it's a little disrespectful.
Envy?
I hear that, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
there is no but.
No, there has to be
There is no
a
but when it comes to wife and kids. There is no but.
But
You
look,
can talk about me all you want, make fun of me all you want, but when it's wife and kids, there is no but.
look at my Instagram comments. It's
I don't
full
look
of
at your
like,
Instagram
yo.
comments. I don't look at your shit. I don't talk about my wife and my kids. You can play with that. I don't play with that.
I don't play with that neither.
All right,
but
then you
at the
should
end
know
of the
that
day,
it was respecting you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we was cool. I thought we was cool. I thought it was like a jokey joke kind of thing.
It's a jokey thing when you joke about me.
All right.
You could joke about me.
I did
all
not
day
know
long.
that. I did not know that. We have never had this conversation where you were like, your boundaries is here. Don't do this. Don't do this. We're having a conversation right now. You telling me, and now I understand. You telling us you not joking. You will not hear no more jokes about your family, about your kids, about you, or nothing.
I talk about Charlamagne. I talk about y'all. I talk about you. But I'll never bring it to your wife and kids, regardless.
Okay, cool. You established that. We understand. We're claro. Boom.
Everything good?
Everything's good.
Things cooled off after this, but DJ Envy still felt the type of way. Let's see what he does next.
Here we go, guys. 3 years late. All right, but who? But it's you. You dig your own grave.
I didn't do it.
It's your own grave. Every day you dig your own grave. Like you can't. You just don't leave well enough alone, bro.
Was he doing too much? He probably just knew that the remaining part of the interview would get him more heated, and it simply wasn't worth a potential crash out for the Breakfast Club. Sometimes you just gotta know when to take a step back. And speaking of that, Angela Yee definitely learned this lesson the hard way when they did an interview with K. Michelle. K. Michelle was visibly pissed off, and it was because of a few things. Throughout the interview, Angela made several comments about her music and personal stuff, which K. Michelle felt negative about. You'll see what I mean. Angela was questioning the authenticity and impact of her music, basically crediting a lot of the success to controversy rather than actual substance.
There was no need for you to open your mouth and then you sitting over there giggling and kikiing.
No, I don't feel. I have to go back and see who brought it up because I remember it was in all of our notes. I don't remember that I brought it up.
You wouldn't remember it.
I don't know who brought it up.
You brought it up.
But I do feel like I was like, I did say, why would you say that?
The fact that you are friends and family of the label, you have to do a job. But maybe before you open your mouth, when you do your job, that they can put up about me to overshadow my music, is what they do.
K. Michelle is pissed, and I can definitely see why. It got to the point where she didn't even talk to her for some time.
Like the morning shows, you have a voice and you have people. You have to have some responsibility for your actions. But there's certain things that women don't want to hear. And you really don't want to hear it on your album release.
I mean, Toya had a book out and you was coming at her when she was putting her book out.
I sure did, and guess what? Guess why? Because that lady said that I don't have custody of my kid, and that's none of your business. That lady said that my story was a lie.
As a radio show host and interviewer, you gotta know what questions and what remarks are okay, especially when it comes to someone's personal life. It gets a little tacky when you also want to clip farm and feed into drama to get viral moments. But all in all, it looks like Angela regrets what she said. But K. Michelle wasn't done.
A little petty about my, and if it smell like a Glade candle or a fish market or not, that little is some petty from a woman. Petty. And you said, hey,
I feel like it was something that was mentioned on there.
Okay, you already talked to him about it and how you did.
I wasn't there.
Oh,
I wasn't there when they was there with Uncle Murder.
Okay, well, this still your team, so you should watch it. That's still your team.
After that, K. Michelle made it her goal not to speak to Angela at all for the rest of the interview. But that wasn't the case for their next guest, who took it upon themselves to fully check the hosts and shut them down. I'm obviously talking about the most iconic interview on The Breakfast Club with Birdman. Most iconic and the shortest one, sitting at more than 25 million views whilst being less than 2.5 minutes.
Go on there, let's go.
Stop playing with my
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't
go
gonna
right
say it
on
no
in.
more.
Birdman pulled up with his people, and no doubt about it, he was in that mode. He was there for one reason and one reason only: to shut down Charlemagne and let him know how he felt face to face. Charlemagne had said some things about his label, and he ended up watching it before pulling up to handle the business.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Angela Yee was just shook. Charlemagne was a little surprised, and DJ Envy kept it going like it was a normal day on the block.
Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He done cursed us out. Tell him, get it off your chest, Birdman.
Said it already. I ain't gotta talk no more.
Cause I don't understand the angle. Like what?
Said it already.
So why come here?
I did it already. I'm here. So what's happening?
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying
here.
why?
And I'm here. What's happening?
I'm all good, but I'm saying why come here just
Look,
to
I'm
curse
here.
us
What's
up?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you and your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster.
Birdman was saying that if he really wanted to be a conventional gangster, he had the drop on him, but decided that the most gangster thing would be to pull up on him face to face and tell him how he felt about the disrespect on the show. Charlemagne surprisingly kept his composure. Let's see how he handled it.
I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
Okay.
You understand me? Straight up like a man.
So what's the issue?
No sugar. Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
Man, I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hear you, my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
All right.
All right, Buck. See you later, nigga. Yeah?
Well, grand opening, grand closing.
All right, well, there you have it.
Nah, we good. We good. You know,
there you have it.
Man, what about on my notes?
Put some respect on my name went out as possibly the most iconic line in hip-hop radio history. But luckily, they ended up squashing the beef later on, and Charlemagne decided to break it down in an interview with Hip Hop DX.
Like you said, we all get older and then we have conversations and you realize it's never about nothing with me. I'm just a cultural critic, you know what I mean? And people get mad at, my critique. I don't know, it probably was Birdman, you know what I mean? Because Birdman is somebody who, me being from the South, he's an OG that I look up to as far as like what he's built, as far as being a mogul. Like you can't deny him. Yeah. You can't deny what Young Money, Cash Money has done. And my man, Big Bank from the Big Facts podcast, he put us on the phone one time together, and I was able to tell him that, and it was just mutual respect, So that was a fulfilling conversation.
Let's just be happy that they're on good terms, because if not, the interview would probably not be public on YouTube right now. If you enjoyed this, click the video on the screen right now. I'm sure you'll like it. And with that being said, take care.